Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to go ahead and get started with our open house presentation for you all. So welcome. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the International Charter Academy of Georgia, the only Japanese English dual language immersion program in the state of Georgia. We are a multi-ethnic, multi-racial, multi-linguistic community with over 20 countries represented. Our goal is to promote peace, through the exchange and mutual respect of both Japanese and American culture and languages.
ジョージアチャーター学院へようこそ。ジョージアチャーター学院はジョージア州で唯一の英語と日本語のデュアルランゲージイマージョン教育を提供する公立学校です。当校は20カ国以上を代表する多民族、多言語を話すコミュニティです。我々の目標は日本、そしてアメリカの文化や言語に対しお互いのリスペクトを持ち、交流をしながら平和を広めることです。
Here's our very short agenda for today. We've already just completed our welcome, and we're going to do an overview of our school, review some testimonials, do a virtual school tour, and then answer some questions that you may have.
本日のアジェンダです。このウェルカムの後、ICA ジョージアの概要、保護者、そして在校生の声、バーチャル学校見学、そして質疑応答セッションを最後に行います。
The mission of ICA Georgia is to broaden the horizons of students in Georgia to a diverse international community so that they become global citizens who promote peace around the world.
ICA ジョージアのミッションは、ジョージア州在住の児童が国際社会への視野を広げ、世界中へ平和を求めるグローバル市民になれることを目標にしております。次からのスライドはすべて英語で行います。もし日本語でのオープンハウスをご希望の方がいましたら、チャットもしくは E メールにてご連絡ください。たくさんのご要望がありましたら、日にちを設定し、改めて、お知らせいたします。また、今日のオープンハウスの途中でご質問などありましたら、最後に質疑応答セッションの時間がありますが、途中でもチャットに日本語でお書きいただいても構いません。もちろん最後の質疑応答のセッションでも日本語でご質問いただいても構いません。それでは引き続きお楽しみください。
Okay. I want to introduce our leadership team. We have Ms. Tucker Jones, school principal, Ms. Perkins, a 4th and 5th grade teacher and our special education program coordinator, Ms. Varghese, ESOL program coordinator and testing coordinator, Ms. Saito Bush, a 2nd grade teacher, Ms. Summer, a kindergarten teacher, and Ms. Harada, a 4th and 5th grade teacher. Our support staff includes Ms. Jones, our CFO, Ms. Ito, the operations specialist. She is also presenting with me today. Mr. Beeman is our human resources and administrative specialist. Ms. Lewis is our school nurse, and Ms. Yvette is our campus communications and administrative assistant. I am Ms. Tucker Jones, the school principal, and welcome to our virtual open house. A question that many people ask is, what is a charter school? We are a public school that is governed by a nonprofit board of directors. A charter school can be looked at as a school of choice. We have an open enrollment process that we handle through a lottery. There is no tuition to attend our school. There is no academic eligibility requirements. Yes, we are still held accountable through the State Charter School Commission and the Georgia Department of Education through our yearly performance goals. ICAG is a state public school. The next question people normally ask, well, what is your school grade? Due to COVID-19 last year, no one in the state of Georgia received a school grade. So we don't have a grade for 2019-2020 school year. In 2018-2019, we had a C, 78.6%. And since that was our first year, we don't have anything prior to that. I failed to say that this is my first year as principal at ICAG. Our former principal focused on building our school foundation, and this year we have focused on improving academics. So we've inherited this grade of C, and we are working hard as a combined unit that is parents, students, faculty, and teachers to ensure we get the A rating that our students have the ability to earn. We have ongoing training for our teachers. Teachers collaborate. We have ESOL and JSOL programs in place. We analyze student data. We hold small groups in our classes, and we differentiate our instruction based on student performance. We also work with our parents monthly to discuss ways to improve our academic program. These are just a few of the ways we have worked to move our academic program forward.
So why ICA Georgia? We have a diverse student body and staff. We have a caring staff, family atmosphere, safe environment, dual language immersion, gifted robotics program, culture events and experience, remediation enrichment opportunities, rich Japanese language, and our courses follow Georgia standards and Japan Ministry of Education.
So our class sizes, kindergarten, we have 25 students per class. They have one teacher and one paraprofessional in each class. We have first to third grade classes up to 30 students per class. And then our fourth to fifth grade students up to 25 students per class. Now, some of those classes do not meet that capacity. So a lot of those classes are a lot lower than those max numbers. We do have special education programs. We do honor the IEP, 504, and individual health plans as well.
COVID-19 sanitation efforts. So we have implemented the temperature check twice a day upon the student's arrival and in mid-morning by our school nurse. We have a home screener, and our school has extra masks available. We have hand sanitizer stations throughout the building, social distancing signs in English and Japanese, hand washing posters for the bathrooms, and our teachers are monitoring in the hallway so that the students are not getting too close. Classrooms sanitized daily by teachers, and also our classrooms sanitized by custodians with the foggers once a week. We will probably continue to implement this sanitation efforts for the next school year to keep everybody safe.
The most successful students at ICA Georgia learn independently, display a high level of motivation, show a strong work ethic and driven to succeed academically, exhibit academic strengths in math, reading, and science, perform well at an accelerated pace, demonstrate leadership opportunities, participate in academic extracurricular activities, and have a committed family.
So in our kindergarten classrooms, we have two classes and with the two Japanese teachers, one paraprofessional in each classroom. Kindergartners have an English teacher and 15-minute daily reading and math blocks. They do get a daily enrichment intervention block and differentiated instructions. And their schedule is 80% of the day is in Japanese and 20% of the day is in English. And in both of the classrooms, students learn the content subjects such as language, math, science, and social studies. Grades 1 through 2. First grade has one Japanese teacher, and also second grade one class. I'm sorry, the Japanese teacher per class. So and also the English teacher goes into their Japanese the homeroom classes. We have a 50-minute daily reading and math blocks. They also get a daily enrichment intervention block, differentiated instructions, and their schedule is 60% Japanese and 40% English.
So grade 3, they have one class, Japanese teacher, one Japanese teacher for that class, and also an English teacher for that class. They also have 50-minute daily reading and math blocks, daily enrichment and intervention as well. And they operate on a 50-50 schedule, which is 50% of their classes are taught in English, 50% are taught in Japanese, and that is all core subjects. So they get all core subjects in English, all core subjects in Japanese. 4th and 5th grade classrooms are designed as transition years to prepare students for middle school. Students rotate throughout the day to different teachers for ELA and social studies, and then math and science. There are 2 English teachers and 1 Japanese teacher. Emphasis is on organization and study skills to prepare the scholars for independence needed in middle school and beyond. But they also have daily enrichment and intervention blocks as well, and they also operate on a 50-50 percentage, which means 50% of their day they spend in the Japanese classes, and the other 50% they spend in the English classes, and that's all core subjects. So if a Japanese teacher is teaching science, so does an English teacher, they teach science. And so the teachers work together to make sure the students get all the standards. So one teacher may not teach a particular part of the science curriculum, whereas the other teacher would. So they work together collaboratively for the students and for the curriculum.
Our school has activities for the students. We do have field trips throughout the year. One time our students have gone to the Georgia Aquarium. They have gone to the apple orchards. So far our school has gone to the field trips as an entire community. So kindergarten through 5th grade have gone to the field trips, same places as a whole school. We do have a holiday spring concerts. We do have Spirit Day and Spirit Weeks. We have community outreach projects. We have done canned food drive. We have done toy drive during the holidays. Our PTO, Parent Teacher Organization, always organizes a fall festival. We do have a field day, and we do have Japanese cultural events, which are very unique to our school. Students get to do the rice pounding, which is called mochitsuki, and Japanese calligraphy for the new year. And the students also get to experience the tea ceremony. And also, our school has been invited by the Japan Fest Atlanta, which is the largest Japanese festival in Atlanta. Our school has done the singing performance on main stage during the festival.
So we follow the Georgia Standards of Excellence, and our teachers have created most of their materials. We are currently deciding on curriculum for the new school year. So My View Literacy is a top contender for our reading program, and Envision Math is being considered for our math program. Google Classroom is our learning management system that we use, and our online enrichment programs include ICAGeorgia, Reading Plus, Lexia, and Mirasee. Our science curriculum, students discover science education through hands-on learning, science experiments, including making observations, solving real-world problems, using science tools, and designing experiments. Social studies, we focus on 5 main strands, which is history, environmental literacy, financial literacy, civics, and culture.
Special area classes. We provide ESOL classes, gifted, physical education / health, and art and music classes. And at the time of school opening in 2018, we were providing the Chinese language class as a 3rd language. At this time, this program is on hold, but hopefully near future, we will be able to reestablish a Chinese program.
Okay.
student leadership roles and core values. So our school has 5 core values, which are diversity, commitment, accountability, leadership, and responsibility. And as an entire community, we try to practice these 5 core values. And when the students understand and demonstrate all these 5 core values, they are selected by teachers to become a part of student leaders, which are leadership team, ambassadors, and also the mentors. And they receive special badges to wear, and they practice as a leader of the students. Added events for the next school year, 2021 to 2022, we are going to have a student council, student exchange program, art program, dine with the scholars, and guest speakers. We would like to introduce you about our PTO, the Parent Teacher Organization. We have a very supportive, wonderful group of parents at our school. Our school cannot run without the parent support. It's an everyday thing. Our parents are always ready to help teachers or central office and fundraising events, and as mentioned earlier, they put together like a fall festivals, book fair, and also they are doing the virtual jogathon, I believe, coming up from May 1st. But and all these events are for the school fundraiser purposes.
We wanted to address some frequently asked questions. So we came up with this list, and hopefully it'll help you understand a little bit more about what we do here. We do not offer transportation, but we encourage you to call our offices if you have any concerns or questions about that. We do have an after-school program through Generation and Focus. For now, our lower grades are in Building 1, grades K through 2, and grades 3 through 5 are in Building 2. Our school is committed to hiring highly qualified teachers, and because we are a charter school, we do have some flexibility. So all of our English teachers are certified, and our Japanese teachers have certifications in Japan. Several of our Japanese teachers are on track to earn their certifications here in the States. Yes, our students wear uniforms. Chromebooks are distributed one-to-one, so each student does have their own Chromebook. And finally, we are part of the free and reduced lunch program with applications available here at our offices.
Application process. So if you have already registered through the lotteries, or if you have been confirmed, thank you so much. We are still accepting the applications for kindergarten through 5th grade. Some grades are already waitlisted. However, please be patient. We still have time before the next school year opens. We have a high percentage of families who will get into the school even though you are on a wait list. But if you have not registered yet, you'll see the website address on this slide. Go to this web page, and the instructions are all there. What happened is that we do a lottery system with the lotteries. You will need to register through the lotteries first, and you will receive the, after you register, you will receive the emails from the lotteries. You might receive, the first email might be the pending confirmation. If you receive the pending confirmation, you will have a link in the email to confirm. And after you confirm, you will receive another email with a link to download our enrollment forms, which are also, our office has already printed ones available. So if you want to come by and receive the forms, we have them at the office. If you receive the email with a wait list number, please be patient. As soon as the lotteries list moves up, you will receive another notifications until you get to the pending confirmation status. Once you receive the confirmation email, you have 3 days to confirm. And after you confirm, you have 7 business days to turn in the enrollment forms. And if you have any questions, please call us or email us, and we'll be glad to help you with anything you need.
Okay, so this concludes this part of our presentation. We want to go ahead and do a school tour quickly so that you can kind of see kind of our school and what we have to offer. And while the school tour is showing, if you want to go ahead and put your questions in the chat, and then we'll go ahead and do some answering some of those questions for you. So here's our virtual tour here. Can you hear it?
Welcome parents and family to ICAG's virtual tour. Here at the International Charter Academy of Georgia, we utilize the dual language model for Japanese and English instruction that is supported by a wealth of research and recommended by experts in dual language acquisition. In this innovative model, the ratio of time spent in each language favors Japanese in younger grades and shifts to balance more evenly with English as students age. All core subjects are taught in both languages, exposing students to a wide range of content learning areas in the target language and enhancing student academic achievement in general.
Hi, my name is Anna Marcos, and my daughter is currently a fourth grader at ICAGeorgia. We started there in second grade when the school first opened. And I just want to share that one of the things I love the most about the school is a sense of community that's been created since day one. So, from the staff, the teachers, and the parents, just really coming together to make this a very special experience for the kids is one of the reasons why we love it there so much. I asked my daughter, what does she love the most about her school? And she said that she loves that she can learn Japanese and learn about Japanese culture. Coming from a homeschool background, um, this is her first experience in a traditional school setting, and I couldn't have asked for a better experience for her to have that and also the opportunity to experience learning in a different way. And in terms of Japanese, the language, Japanese way of teaching and learning, it's been an amazing experience for her, and she's been happy to be able to have the classmates that she has, and to really just be working with all of the teachers. All of the teachers at ICAGeorgia really just, work with the kids. Um, I can really feel that they come from the heart in their teaching and just their service to the kids. It's one of the main reasons why we love it there so much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Andres Alvarez. My daughter is now in fourth grade at ICAGeorgia. We have been at the school since the very beginning, even before it was conceived. She started as Sega Queen when she was about 3 years old, and by the time she finished second grade, we heard the news that the school was changing to a charter school. At the beginning, we were afraid that the school was going to lose the teachers, the Japanese immersion, and overall quality that we were used to at Sega Queen. But 2 years have passed, and ICAGeorgia have proved to us that the roots that they were set previously were deep enough to prevail the change. The teachers are great, the school preserves all its values, culture, and quality, and we cannot be happier to know that we made the right decision of staying at ICAGeorgia. Thank you.
はい、始めます。おはようございます。That means good morning. It is really morning. And for the first reference is 今日元気なんですか? That means what grade are you in? That then あなた名前はですか is for girls, how to say their name. and this is for boys. Boku no name wa, and whatever your name. Then we're gonna see our Japanese alphabets. A, I, U, E, O. Ka, ke, ku, ke, ko. Sa, shi, shu, she, so. Ta, shi, tu, she, to. Na, me, nu, me, no. Ya, you, yo. Ra, we, ru, we, yo. Sayonara.
Now that you know the mission, it's time to walk the halls of ICAG School.
Okay, that concludes that portion of our presentation. So thank you so much for watching. I see that we do have a few questions in the chat. Mickey-san, if you could go ahead and share with our guests the background on our little testimonial that they heard from the young man.
Yes. So the student that was in the testimonial video, he is currently in 3rd grade. He came to our school from the district school. He had no Japanese background and he joined our school from August. But as you saw, he is enjoying learning the language. Mom says that he is enjoying going to the classes, enjoying learning the language. And whenever I see him, he has big smiles and we try to talk to him in Japanese and he's happy. He has a big smile and talking, well, not talking, but he can speak to us a little Japanese that he learned in the classes. Our Japanese teachers and also our staff know that how hard it is to learn the language, but our students are happy to learn the language, and our teachers are so engaging, and they show the interest in it. They are engaging with the students, so students are learning the language with having fun. So that's how our students, even though the students may not have a Japanese background, they learn the language, and also they are getting the core subject educations that the normal district schools do. So yes.
Some questions that we have is, does your school run on a 9-month school year? Do you offer summer programming? So our school year begins in August, ends in end of May. And currently we do not offer a summer school, but to address the learning gap, especially from the COVID, we do plan on holding classes over in the new school year. When school starts back in August, we'll have an extra maybe extended day to address some of those issues. Another question is, can you provide more information on the student exchange program? So this is a new program that we're going to be working this school year, where we work with schools out of state and we're working with Japan right now, trying to get something going with that. But the students right now will be a virtual exchange. So maybe once things get back to normal, we will do some, actual in-person exchanges. So right now we're working on a virtual exchange for that portion of our program. Can you speak to the diversity of staff and students? What percentages are African American? Can someone, Miki-san, do you have that information for me? Do you have anything on that?
Well, the student data, we have actually Junko-san may have exact numbers.
Okay, so let me
hold
on one second.
Sure. So we have 30 to 40% of the African American population, and 40% the Asian and mixed, and then 7% is white. So we have diverse population in the students.
Thank you. Juko-san, she is our CFO, so thank you for helping with that question. What kind of enrichment activities do you offer around race equity? So what we have lots of enrichment activities. We have programming when it comes to like Black History Month, of course, we do have that kind of programming. Anytime monthly, we try to engage in cultural activities, whether it's the Latino culture, Japanese culture, African American culture. It just depends on who our student population is, and we'll address those different cultures throughout the school year. So we do try to address different cultures. We are moving this spring and do not have a Georgia address to sign up for lottery. We are in the process of buying a home. So can you address that question?
I'm sorry, so the family is in the middle of moving?
Yes, and they do not have a Georgia address.
Okay, so the lotteries requires the local Georgia address. So as soon as you have the Georgia resident address, you can register to the lotteries. It could be the temporary address for the lotteries. The residency proof, the proof that you need to submit is when you reach the enrollment form status. So when you register, if you have some kind of temporary address in Georgia, you can register through lotteries. And of course, if you move, please let us know when you have the permanent address. Let me know, so we will change your address records.
Okay. I'm trying to get this question to you. No, that's not it. Okay, so the next question, one of the questions is in Japanese and I can't read it. So what I'll do is I'll let Miki-san answer that question when we get offline here, so she could see it because I can't get it to her. So do you have an after? Yes, go ahead, sweetie. I'm sorry.
日本語でご質問をいただいたようですが、私の方から、英語で、ごめんなさい、日本語でのお返事を E メールにて、後ほど回答させていただきます。
Thank you. You have an after-school enrichment program, chess, robotics, etc. So we do have a couple of things happening. So next year we will have a extended math classes where students who are doing well in math, they'll be able to go to the next grade level. So say, for instance, your students doing well in third grade math and they're performing at grade level or higher, they will be welcome to go to the next grade level. That's an enrichment program that we will just be starting next year. We do have a robotics as well, but that's our gifted program is a robotics program. So right now, those are the two only enrichment programs that we do have right now. I don't see any more questions. So let's see a couple of thank yous. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. We hope that you guys have a better understanding of kind of what we do here at ICAGeorgia. We are a great community. We're a very close-knit community, very warm, lots of fun. The students enjoy it. So we hope that you decide to come to our school. A couple of things that's happening the month of May. So we will be having we're working with the Japan American Society of Georgia to host a movie night. So like on a Saturday evening, I'm not sure the date yet, we'll get that out to our families, but we will host a drive-in. So the students will come and we'll have a big screen outside. The parents can either stay in their car or we'll have an area where parents and students can lay out on the grass or in the playground to watch the movie. It's a Japanese movie, kid-friendly movie. So that's something that we have coming up here. To engage our families, we have a roundtable coming up where we discuss issues or areas that the parents want to see some changes in. So we do have a roundtable coming up. We have our academic committee meeting coming up where we share some information about kind of what we're doing academically. We're working very hard for our academic program. So the teachers have been working overtime to make sure that the students get what they need, especially during this COVID situation. We want to make sure our students don't have any learning gaps. And if they do, we want to make sure we address those. And so we have been meeting to talk about that. So we've already talked about our performance rating in Georgia. So right now, because of COVID, because the question here is, can you speak to your performance rating in Georgia? So because of COVID, we didn't have a rating as of last year. This year we won't have one either because of COVID as well. So the only thing I can say is that we have been working hard towards improving our academic program. We have lots of professional development that's happening with our teachers. So we are addressing several issues, several areas to make sure our students get what they need to perform. And we're pretty pleased. They're doing well. Our students are doing well. Anything else? I don't see any more questions. So we're super excited about next year. We missed seeing our students. We're right now on a hybrid, operating hybridly, which students are, some students are operating or learning virtually and some students are in school. So we were so happy when we opened the school back up in the hybrid model to see our students, and they are enjoying it. We are excited to see them. And next year we will be back into our traditional model. Things are looking up for that. So All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We hope that you all make a decision to come. If you have any further questions, just go ahead and shoot us an email. I'll stay online here for a few more minutes just in case someone have any other questions, okay? Other than that, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. So let me unmute because some people may want to talk. So let me do that. Hold on. I'm going to unmute. Yeah, I couldn't, it wouldn't let me. Yeah, I'm trying to unmute just in case they're able to talk here. Mm-hmm. They're gone already, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Is there an outdoor playground? Yes, we do have an outdoor playground. That's one of your questions. Yes, we do. Okay, any other questions? I only have two of you online here. If you want to unmute yourself.
Yes,
Okay.
I want to ask, do we need to purchase the uniform from the school when on August, or we need to purchase it before?
So we do have the uniform company, which has our school logo, but the only uniform that requires a school logo is a blazer, which the students wear only for the special occasions. It's up to you if you want the polo shirts or like the button-down shirts to have a school logo. If you want those to have a school logo, you will need to order through the French Toast, which is the uniform company. But if you do not need a school logo, I know that the kids grow up so fast. So as long as the colors match with our requirements, you can purchase those uniforms at Target or Walmart or Amazon or anywhere. It doesn't have to go through this uniform company.
Okay, so we can just purchase the white shirt, white t-shirt, or the blue pants, something like that. Just the color match is fine.
Right. So as a like an example, you can visit our uniform company's website, which has a link on our school website under the parents. Go to the uniform. That's the tab. You can see what are the uniform styles or the colors that the students can wear, and also the student handbook, which is on our website. It's still this school year's version, but on the student handbook, it has the section on the uniform, and that section talks about the colors and what is good for school uniforms.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go. If there are no other questions, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you all in the fall. Thank you.